Hi, my name is Dana. I am a student here at MTSU, and I'm a junior. I'm a transfer student from UNLV, which is the University of Nevada, Las Vegas. My major at MTSU is data science, and I'm going to present my project to you guys that I've been working on. Bear with me to get this up and going. Okay, so my name is Dana Pierce again, and the reason I chose the topic I chose, which is the not really the dangers of alcohol consumption, just more what should be advertised to us as consumers buying a product that is highly profitable, highly favorable, especially in various age groups. Anything that inebriates our conscious reality perception should be not taken lightly. And I feel it definitely is. So we are just poorly informed of alcohol as consumers. And I think it should be a warning on all product, just like cigarettes have warning may cause cancer. Like, we are now in the data age where there are a lot of horrendous studies on the effects of alcohol, especially moderate daily drinking. And I think we should be informed. And I think in the next 25 years, we're going to look back at alcohol just like we do cigarettes. But do you think if an alcoholic was given a blueprint of how their life would play out before taking their first drink, would they still drink it? It's a hard one. I know. And when I state alcoholic, I mean somebody who has been completely dependent on alcohol. But it is a known fact that alcohol is a depressant. This topic is close to me because my mother was very alcohol dependent, very alcohol abuse tendencies, and I had lost her last year. And she went through many things, I mean, mental illness being one of them. But this chart just goes to show how badly it expedited, yeah, that probably, her into what I think was an early grave. So with this, what this chart shows is, depending on what you're diagnosed, like for instance, my mother had bipolar, you're 3.6 more likely of a risk to become alcohol dependent, because it's just one of those things that shuts our minds off. And when our minds are shut off, we're more at ease with ourselves, our surroundings, our environment. And I don't necessarily blame these disorders. I definitely blame alcohol, because that's just it's just where that is. It's the hard truth. Along with, I mean, we know that alcohol is a depressant, but there are many other factors coming out. And one of them is that, like, alcohol abuse in the US is top 5 out of the major countries. And I mean, we expect China and India on here because of how much larger their populations are. But it is, I mean, 7.6% of people likely to abuse alcohol in the United States seems like a small percentage, but I put down here it's 25, going based off of the population currently, which is around 330 million. 25,224,400 people. It's a lot of lives, and even more alcohol. And this goes into other, I mean, plus, out of all the countries included, rarely have as large of an issue as us, but also population dependent, like I said. And bringing that down to my dashboard, I just, if people, not even like social drinking, right? It, like, more so when we're able to reach an alcohol age, or just anything that can I don't know, a Super Bowl commercial. I mean, right now our generation is one of the best generations to get sober in. It's actually like cool to be sober, cool to be healthy, cool to be conscious of what you're putting in your body. And this is a literal poison. Like the prohibition happened for a reason. People were getting screwed up all the time and they weren't doing what they're supposed to. I mean, right here is a 2017 study done on the road deaths via DUI. So, like the United States is down here. 29% of all vehicle accident deaths were from DUI. And people, when they're taking that first drink, isn't like, oh, I'm going to drink and drive. Like we all know not to drink and drive. But once you have the alcohol in your system, like it takes over your habits, your thoughts, your touch, your everything, and your decision making. So then before you know it, you're on the road drunk and possibly cause a fatality. Along here is the amount of alcohol consumed per person via average. So 9.55 liters per person per year. 9.5 liters is 2.5 gallons, 2.5 milk jugs of just pure alcohol is roughly what people are drinking. And I doubt that most of those people are even conscious of what that is really wreaking havoc on their daily, on their functions, on their energy, on their, like if you think of how your day goes, and or you're binge drinking on the weekends and then you're feeling like crap the rest of the week, and then you're just, it's a cycle. And a lot of people aren't even aware of it because they were, you see mom and dad drink your whole life, or you see people having fun, or you think it's normal, or you don't. It's just it's an issue of it just being informed consent, almost like we don't even know what we're agreeing to buying that product. It's just like drink at your own risk, please drink responsibly. And then alcohol companies completely get let go of all the responsibility, but they, there just has to, something has to change, or just the idea around it has to change. And this is the time to do it. And I'm really grateful that I got to dive into some of the statistics. Oh, all the data that I used was from the World Health Organization and the Global Health observation observatory observe observatory. That's right. Please ignore my dogs in the background. Thank you so much for listening to my presentation. Drink responsibly, drink drink reasonably, whatever they say, but just be conscious about your health and your decisions and your lifestyle. And I mean, I'm almost 6 months sober and I'm the best I've ever felt in my entire life. So okay, thanks, bye.